Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In my last video, I promised that I'm coming to be giving you possible questions and answers for a successful interview if you're applying for a care worker or healthcare assistant. So basically, this is what today's video is going to be all about. So stick to the end of this video for you to get the information we have for you. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are just seeing my video for the first time, please kindly like, leave a comment and subscribe so that you always get notification anytime we release videos like this. And to all my returning subscribers, I say a very big thank you to you all. Okay, let's go ahead and see the questions I'm going to ask you is possibly going to be grouped into three categories. Firstly is question about yourself. Then secondly, question about the company. Then thirdly, question about the patient you are coming to take care of. The first question that you are likely to be asked is, tell us about yourself. This question, you get it in almost all the interview you attend, but as a care worker or healthcare assistant, you're trying to apply for this role. If they ask you to tell me about yourself, this is the time, an opportunity for you to express yourself. Tell them who you are, tell them your work experience, your skills, your achievement, what you can render to the organization or to the agency that are hiring you. Now, the experience you're going to be telling them should be related to the job in particular. If you are applying as a nurse or as a care worker or healthcare assistant, you are going to be showing experience that is related to that healthcare. You can as well go ahead and tell them how you have helped old people, how you helped your old parents at home, how you take care of people, how you volunteer to work in an organization that take care of people, you like helping people. These are the things you tell. Basically, guys, you just have to sell yourself in this particular question. The second question we have today, under about the company, what you know about the company, they will ask you, why did you apply for this job in our facility or our agency? Now, basically what they want from you is to know if you know more about the company. So before you apply for any kind of job, apart from this healthcare assistant job, any kind of job you can think of, you have to go to the company you want to apply and read up about them, know their mission, know their vision statement, their mission statement, what the company is all about, where the company is located. These are the things they want to know about you, how the company runs and all that. So just tell them, go to their website and read up about them, because for a company to call you for an interview, that means that they have a role or a place waiting for you. So it all depends on how you perform in the interview. Under the third category, which is about the patient you are coming to take care of, so one of the questions they can ask you is that, what will you do when a patient refuses to take care, when you want to offer the care or want to perform your job and the patient refuses? What will you do? So basically, guys, this question is to test you, to know if you actually know what you are coming to do as a healthcare assistant or a care worker, whether you know your roles, your job, how to carry out your functions as a healthcare assistant or care worker. So basically, guys, they want to assess your communication skills. So you can go ahead and tell them that you have to talk to the patient calmly, you have to give a listening ear to know why the patient is refusing to for you to give care. Then you encourage the patient and tell the patient the importance of the care. If it's someone that is sick, the importance of the medicine you are going to deliver. Another question they're going to ask you about a patient is, what would you do if you experience an abuse of a patient from a worker? That's when your fellow colleague is abusing your patient. What would you do? So basically, they want you to know if you understand the work ethics, that in a work environment that abuse is not encouraged. So when your colleague or co-worker is abusing your patient, you have to talk to your colleague, stop the colleague from abusing your patient. You don't join the colleague in abusing your patient. You have to stop that. Try to talk to your colleague to settle the matter. But if your colleague refuses, then you can go ahead and report to your superior or your team leader. Okay, the next question is, what are the steps you are going to take to familiarize yourself with a patient? Like when you are newly employed in the agency, now you are being assigned to a patient. Which step would you take to get used to the person, to know about the patient? So they basically want you to understand the concept of what they call care plan of a patient, that every patient have a care plan. Now you have to go through the care plan of the patient to know the patient's information, everything about the patient, what the patient is suffering, or the welfare, or how the patient is being taken care of by formal workers, just basically to know the background of the patient so that from there you can pick up your work. This question is, how would you maintain the dignity of a patient when carrying out your job as a care worker? Now, okay, basically guys, what you have to tell them is that you have to close the doors, you have to close the curtains when you want to perform your personal care tasks. Like when you want to change the patient's diaper or you want to bath the patient, you have to, keep privacy of the patient, you get? You tell them, and you also have to give a listening ear to the patient to know if the patient is demanding anything from you or how the patient wants you to take care of him or her. So okay guys, after asking you about the patient, they will now come back to continue to know more about you, because the whole work thing is surrounded about you, because you are the one that is going to deliver the job. Now they can now go ahead and ask you, what are your achievements, like in your former place of work? Even if it's not your place of work, you just have to prepare yourself for these questions. What are your achievements? Now that is what they call the STAR technique: the situation, task, action and result. Now if you want to explain your achievement, you just have to tell them your experience in a work scenario, how a situation came about, so thing came about, and you were able to tackle the tasks, and you were able to take action. Now what action did you take in order to achieve a particular result? So basically the STAR technique is the click there. Now your achievement should be result oriented. You can as well go ahead to tell them about the awards you have gained, the certificates you have gotten, and these achievements should be related to the role, the job that you're applying as a care worker or healthcare assistant. They can go ahead and ask you, do you consider yourself a team player? Now they want to know if you can be able to work with other people, if you can able to collaborate in an organization. Now this is one of the skills that is being required in this UK. They ask you whether you can be able to work as a team. So basically you can go ahead and tell them how you have worked with group of people in your former place of work, or in your experience, how you have worked with people to tackle tasks together, that you like working with people to, when you come together and do something, you achieve a greater purpose and all that. So just basically tell them that you can be able to work as a team leader, or you can be able to work with other people peacefully. The next question about yourself would be, they can ask you, tell us about your strengths and weaknesses. So guys, basically in telling about your strengths, you know yourself now, you know where you have strengths. So you can go ahead, tell them that you are very friendly, you have a good communication skill, you can be able to relate with people, that you are compassionate about taking care of people. So this can be examples of your strength. Then in your weaknesses, guys, we are human now, so you don't pretend like you are a saint. Now your weaknesses, you have to say things that are not detrimental, or that's detrimental to the role that you want to carry out. So your weakness can be like, oh, that you always find yourself working too hard, and you tend to, because of how compassionate you are, you tend to work more than your capability, and sometimes makes you to become, you are working hard to work on your weaknesses, because we are all humans. So in general guys, when you are attending these interviews, you have to be bold, you have to have that confidence in you, you have to speak even the things you have not done. Say that you have done it. What they want to see from you is that ginger, that this person is willing to do this role. Then guys, the job is for you. So guys, we have come to the end of today's video. In my next video, I'll be showing you how to construct a good CV for these job roles. I'll also be showing you the samples of how the CV will look like. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for guys? Click on the subscribe button and on the notification bell so that you get notification anytime we release these videos. Also like and leave a comment. Share to anyone that it will be of benefit to. And see you in my next video. Bye bye.